So I'm gonna show you the easiest way to remove valve springs with things that you commonly find in any garage. Alright, so I'm gonna show you. This is, let me put this camera here real quick. Hopefully it doesn't fall. Alright, so this happens to be a head for a 2007 RMZ 450, and all you need is something like this. Now I'm using just the tip from my welder, but it can be any pipe that's similar. You need a socket for leverage. You'll see how I'm gonna use it. This one happens to be 24 mils, and a magnet, one of these, and I have removed the end of it because I wanted to have a kind of a flat surface. So that's what I do. You use the magnet because it will collect the keepers. You don't want them flying. Then you slide this over. Okay, now it's kind of hard to push, but that's why you use this socket. Slide it over it, which gives you leverage. So now you can push down and you hear the click, which means that the magnet collected at least one of the keepers. Yeah, it's kind of almost out, so you put it back. Magnet right on top of the keepers. Line it all up. Alright. Push again. Alright, it's 3 times or something. Alright, let's see. I just have to push a little more, I guess. There's one of the keepers. Okay, you remove it from the magnet, and then you repeat. Line up the magnet right on top of the keeper. One more time. Up, I heard it. Here it is collected, and voila, your spring. And these are funky because they're recessed all the way inside, not like the Hondas. Hondas are sticking up, and you can rent a valve spring, a compressor from O'Reilly's or whatever, but for this one it won't fit here. So, and the way you install them is in reverse. I'm gonna show you with one small change. So you take the keeper, put the spring, you put one of the keepers on one side, put the other one on the other side, kind of line them up with your finger. The only difference now is that you don't want the magnet to be down there. Instead, you're going to use the back of that magnet, which is not magnetized, and that's, I removed the this thing from it because I don't need it. So same thing, you line it up so it's on top of the keepers. You don't want the magnet because you want this to be just kind of pushing on the keepers, so that when you compress the spring, it pushes the keepers down into the groove. Let's try it. Okay, one is in, the other one is not. So usually it takes a couple times for sure. I can usually do the removal in one swoop, but with installing them